Hello, friends. I am Manish Anand. The RiceInHills.com brings to you a daily analysis of the editorials carried in India's top five English newspapers. Friends, the Yogi model is Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's iron fisted enforcement of law and order with no strings attached. If there is a snake threatening to bite the man, the serpentine threat will be eliminated. The people in Uttar Pradesh have richly rewarded Adityanath for his yogi model, helping him trounce caste-based socialists convincingly in the recent assembly elections in the state. Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai now wants to write the yogi model following the killing of a party worker, allegedly by a religious fanatic. His minister CN Ashwath Narayan has said that the state government will go beyond the Yogi model and would be ready for encounters too. However, the Indian Express warns, quote, this rash offer of adopting the Yogi model of government is fraught politically, legally, and economically for Karnataka, unquote. The Daily further adds that the, quote, Yogi model is an assertive majoritarianism and the weaponization of the law to target minority, unquote. The Indian Express admits Karnataka's challenge from the quote, rising radicalization of the youth. Organizations like the Popular Front of India, which wish to impose a militant and puritanical agenda among Muslims. Unquote. The Delhi fails to analyze why Yogi model is popular with people in Uttar Pradesh. The people in Ghazipur and Varanasi are least bothered what legal niceties are done to by the Yogi model, which has ended the terror of the likes of Mukhtar Ansari and his copycats elsewhere. Such criminal thugs reign their reigns in UP and Bihar for over 3 decades because the judiciary and the police were found wanting by the people when they faced daylight dance of terror on the streets. In this context, the Indian Express editorial is written by someone who hasn't seen the reality of Ghazipur in UP and Siwan in Bihar. Laws on papers are decorative and ornamental. They get life only when they are enforced. Friends, social media viral videos have people in awe over furious floods ravaging the streets of the United Arab Emirates. The progress of monsoon has also shown parched central India, while flood-like situations in northeast and western parts of the country have been seen. The Times of India, in its edit, has called for the central government to step in amid reports of the Delhi government reaching out to Punjab administration to support cash incentive to farmers for not burning stubbles that causes havoc of smog in the national capital region during October-December every year. The Delhi takes note of the man-made threat to the northern plains, which are leading to the melting of the glaciers in the Himalayas, while noting waste management problem in the Char Dham Yatra in Uttarakhand. Deccan Herald has also in its edit referred to the reports that the centre has promised to look into the concerns of the Karnataka government over its draft notification issued early this month, which set about 59,940 square kilometres of the Western Ghats as eco-sensitive area. The ecological lifeline of the state has its 20,668 square kilometers in the state. The spate of illegal mining and construction are slated to have played havoc with the fragile economy of the Western Ghat. Neither the government nor the people are learning any lessons. Friends, in 2011, Tunisia in North Africa was a ray of hope with peaceful transition to democracy. In about a decade, that romance with democracy has faded as an authoritarian ruler, Kais Saied, brings his ruthless power to lord over the tiny nation. The Hindu, in its edit, takes a grim view of Tunisia's brief experiment with post revolutionary parliamentary democracy. The Daily commented, quote, President Kais Saied, who sacked the elected government of Prime Minister Hashim Meshishi and suspended parliament last year, has been pushing for constitutional changes that would institutionalize his one-man rule. Unquote. Tunisia appears to be another victim of the melting of the national economies in several countries after the COVID-19 pandemic. Quote, when Tunisia fell into political instability amid a worsening economic and COVID-triggered healthcare crisis, Mr. Said found an opportunity to expand his authority, unquote, noted the Hindu. Tunisia reminds people of the little girl who stood with a flower against a military tank in 2011, and its lapse into an authoritarian rule is most disappointing. Friends, that was all we had in today's analysis of that editorial of the top 5 English newspapers. Do visit therisinghinhills.com to read our special reports, which are especially curated for thinking minds. Thank you so much.